Good evening, everybody. Hope you had a good day today. Hope you're gonna enjoy the game tonight. Um, Before we get started, I need to thank Benios Battle Maps for the animated maps I've been using. Um, they're great. I just wish they came numbered. But anyway, um, if you would like the video and subscribe, that way you won't miss an episode. We try to play once a week, but sometimes it happens we don't get to play for a week or two. So if you're subscribed, you'll know when we're on. So why don't you go ahead and do that right now while I go over the recap of what happened last episode. Last episode at 10:50, 10 till 11 at night. You all defeated the Black Dragon. 11 o'clock, you take a short rest in the portrait room. At 11 o'clock, the clock chimes and you all feel pricks on your neck and lose some necrotic damage. The short rest is over, the clock chimes again, and you go to the servants' entrance. That's not right. You don't go there yet.
Did we kill the dragon or did he just run away?
You killed him.
That's, okay, he just went poof.
He went to mist. Okay. Um, as you all are gathered around the door of the bedroom, you hear a quiet woman sobbing inside.
Well, who's gonna knock? All right, I guess I'll do it. I'm gonna knock on the door softly.
Sorry, I was muted.
Who's opening the door?
Uh,
I will.
yeah, go for it.
Okay. Um, you knock softly on the door. The crying stops for a minute, and you hear it's open.
All right, I'm gonna motion for Sweet Roll to follow me,
Okay.
and we're gonna go into the room.
Okay.
No. Betty just opened the door.
Hi, my name's Dame. Are you okay?
A young woman sits atop the bed. She wears a simple white woolen shift with a clean apron tied around her waist, and her messy brown bangs fall across her face. Her legs are held tight to her chest, her head buried in her knees as great sobs rack her body. She appears to be clutching something in one of her hands. And you say, "What, Demillion?"
Hi, my name's Dame. Are you okay?
The woman sobs quiet as she peers up at you over the top of her knees. Her eyes are red and blotchy, her freckled cheeks stained with tears. You can now see that the right neckline of her white dress is stained a dark, wet red, and two crimson puncture wounds mark the side of her neck. She releases her grip around the object in her palm, revealing a small half-heart necklace made of tarnished silver that sags against her chest.
She gonna answer me?
I am Verushka.
Don't we know that name?
Roll a history check.
This isn't fair.
That's
That's what happens when you don't remember.
It sounds like Baruka.
Varushka.
I
Varus.
know, but it sounds like Baruka, which
Right,
makes that connection in my brain. Oh, that sounds like Baruka. I know this name.
right. Um, the note that you found in the raven's nest in the tree that the skeletal rider guided you to, does that ring a bell?
Yeah,
That letter was written from Katrina to Varushka. And the locket that was in the box in the tree looks
yeah.
like it's the copy. It's the other half of what Varushka has around her neck. I'm gonna try to get Varushka's history to play right. If it echoes, let me know so I can stop it and restart it.
I used to be happy here. That may sound strange, I know,
Can't hear
but I
it.
took pride in my work. This place has rhythms, secrets. Even its stillness felt
How
alive.
about that?
I understood it.
Still
She
not
Echo.
great.
draws her knees to her chest,
It's
fingers
echoing.
trembling as they
Right.
trace the chain of a small half lock.
All right.
You're just going to have to read it, Deke. Say it loud and proud. Let's
Dearest
hear it.
Varushka, I hope these letter fiends you well.
That's the wrong one. Sounded louder though, at least.
It did.
I used to be happy here. That may sound strange, I know, but I took pride in my
Is
work.
it echoing?
It has rhythms, secrets. Even its stillness felt alive,
Yes.
and I thought I understood it. She draws her knees to her chest, fingers
All
trembling.
right. Stop.
If you
I
want to,
used
send it to me.
um
I'll read it as a female voice.
no, that's all right. I used to be happy here. That may sound strange, I know, but I took pride in my work. This place has rhythms, secrets. Even its stillness felt alive, and I thought I understood it. She draws her knees to her chest, fingers trembling as they trace the chain of a small half locket around her neck. But 10 days ago, everything changed. The sky turned red that morning. The mists, they rose like a curtain around the valley, sealing us in. A shiver runs through her. I was in the king's chambers cleaning like always. He didn't see me, but I saw it. A shadow. Not a man, a great darkness standing before him. It spoke to him, though I heard no words, only the whispering of a thousand voices like wind through bones. She hesitates, swallowing hard. And then, just before I fled, I saw it. A flicker of amber hanging in the air between them like a candle made of dying stars. She curls tightly. Since that day he's changed. The lord of this castle, he visits me at night now, not for company, not for comfort. She lifts her chin, revealing two neat punctures at the base of her neck. He feeds on me like a bat, not once, nightly. I pause, her voice hardens. He hasn't touched me otherwise, and for that I'm grateful. But the hunger in his eyes, it's not the look of a man anymore. You hear her breath catch. When he first bit me, I ran, or tried to, but they caught me. Rahad and the Chamberlain had me locked in here and said it was for my own safety. Her laugh is bitter and small. His office. He keeps the key there, down in the cellars, just past the guard's meeting room and the Kingsman's hall, near the kitchens. You'd never reach it without being seen. She clutches the locket again, eyes suddenly far away. This, this was a gift from someone dear to me. Her name was Katerina. I don't think I'll ever see her again. She turns the locket in her hand as if trying to keep the memory warm. I thought we had a future once, before all this, before I became prey. She lets the silence hang for a beat and straightens with quiet resolve. I know what he wants, eventually to make me like him, a thing of the night, but I won't let him. I won't. I wasn't that one, was I?
Well, nothing echoes for me, so.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like because if I use a live caption on my laptop, which I normally keep muted, there's no
Okay.
echoing on that, which means that where that just comes across the tab, it's okay.
Okay.
So to me, that kind of sounds like we're picking up somebody's D&D Beyond tab plus StreamYard or something like that.
Right. I don't know. That was the only text I had prepared for tonight, so we don't have to worry about it anymore.
Okay.
All right, so we know who she is.
Okay.
Do we know Katerina?
Just the letter that you found. Let me see if I have Katerina's note.
All right, I'm going to go potty real quick.
All right.
Did the screen freeze for us?
Do what?
Okay, thought the stream froze for a second.
Okay. I don't have that letter in the journal, but you all did find a letter um, in the nest, wrapped around with that locket half wrapped around it.
So, do we try and find the key and free her in this weird time circle?
I say we throw her out the window.
She ain't that far gone.
It's for the best.
I'm going to instruct Sweet Roll to get on the bed and do cuddles.
Okay. Thank you. I don't know who you are or why you're here, but thank you.
We're here to make things better.
I don't know if that's possible anymore.
It's got to be possible. It's always possible.
Do we have any reason to believe that this is a real person and not another little time loop shenanigan?
Roll an insight check. She seems to be as real as everything else you've encountered so far.
That is the most non-answer answer I've ever gotten in my life.
Haven't we already been down to the kitchens once?
Um, not that I know of.
Huh.
You were invited to go down to get a mop with Sasha, but nobody took her up on the offer to help clean
No,
up the
I was
mess.
thinking during this time loop we had made it down there at some point. There
Um,
used to be stairs over here.
right, they're still blocked up. There's no stairwell there. It's blocked up with bricks.
So we could try to go through multiple times until we find it with the stairwell.
Okay.
What do y'all want to do?
She didn't have to get up for a second, but I say we ding dong ditch her.
I'm going to ask her what year it is.
It's whatever she says. It's 400 years from whatever year it was when you first came here. So it's 400 years ago.
Damn, girl.
I think the official year is 400 BT, by the way. As in like 400 years before today.
So she been here a hot minute. Dead.
It was the year 335. That's what she says the year is now, 335. It was 735 BC in Barovia. 735 is the year.
And we're in what year?
735. And you're
No.
currently in 335.
Okay.
So we're actually in 335. This isn't like a figment of our imagination.
As far as you can tell, it's all real.
It's a time loop door. I mean, we're just going to keep crawling through to different times.
Yeah, okay, well, what time did they decide to move the closet to across the roof?
What do you mean?
Where we had to journey across the roof to get to the closet because all of a sudden it was an
Look,
entirely
I
new thing.
know.
Some hella redecorating.
I don't know any of the times we've been through. This ain't my land.
Yeah, I'm all for it. Just keep going. So.
I mean, again, if we leave, there's no guarantee we're going to get back to her. So what do we do?
Well, I mean, we went back as far as we could. The only thing to do is just keep going, I think.
But how do we stop her from ending up like this?
Push her out a window.
Ending her life here.
She's ending her life because she got bit.
Yeah, she's been bit multiple times. She still ain't turned yet. The prospect is she will if this continues. So how do we get her out of it?
Throw her out the window.
How about we take her with us?
Could try.
Can't hurt.
No.
She's going to create a time paradox and destroy the universe.
We're already in a time paradox.
Oh no.
So what exactly are y'all doing?
All right. So, girly, we got a way out of here. You're just gonna have to trust us.
I can't leave the room.
Wow.
I'll draw the devil's ire.
And what happens if you leave the room?
I can't leave the room. The door is locked.
What if there was another way to leave this room without going out through the door?
The closet,
Yeah.
that's where he is.
He who? Strahd?
Yes, the devil.
So he comes in out of your closet.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
so
gonna walk over to the door and open it up and show her there's no Strahd in there.
not
You
currently.
open the door and
Should have Major Pain with like call lightning or something. You very happy.
You use one, baby.
um as you open the door, you see a room that has a couple windows in it. There's a big heavy table in the center of the room. An open book on the desk with an inkwell with a quill next to it. There's a broken door in the north wall, and a staircase in the south wall plunges into darkness. On each side of the staircase, a skeletal figure. No, that's not there.
All right, well, I'm gonna tell both of them. Y'all need to come see this.
That's the
Y'all need
closet.
to see this. Yes. Y'all are not gonna believe this shit.
Cool.
I'm peeking in. What does that mean?
This is our way out.
Okay.
Well, let's drive this short bus on through here.
Beep beep.
Before we
All right,
leave,
hold on.
Varushka, why are you
Yeah,
afraid of becoming a vampire?
because I don't want to be evil.
So it's an automatic guarantee that if you become a vampire, you'll be evil?
I have to feed off other people. Is that not evil?
Well, it depends on if they give you permission.
Who would give such a creature permission?
Kinky people.
Huh.
People you love. I mean, if somebody I loved was like, I need to drink blood to survive, I'd be like, you can drink mine as long as you don't drain me dry.
No, I couldn't do that anymore. Not with the way he is.
What if the ability to do that could make you save the world?
So is she not coming with us?
I'm just asking.
No.
What if
Well,
being able to be like Strahd could give you the strength to save this world?
no, I couldn't. They wouldn't let me. They would make sure I
Oh,
stay here.
how do you know that you wouldn't become something more than he is?
I don't know, but I don't want to find out.
I think she's too meek. I think you're barking up the wrong tree here.
I think I am. God damn it.
I'm just gonna like casually sneak behind her and get that bag of holding out.
Or
And
Okay.
then I'm just gonna bag her when she's
Don't do that. She'll die.
She's too
she
big for the
has
bag.
minutes.
She's too big for the bag.
Too big. Are you calling her fat?
No.
Jeez.
She's not a skeleton.
See if you can get her to put her hands over her head.
okay, listen. The solution to everything is not to put it in the bag or throw it out the window.
How about you come with us? Do you
You're
want
gonna
to come with us and try to escape?
Check me out.
No, I can't leave. You'll find out. You'll kill me.
We're gonna kill you if you don't.
Damn.
All right, sweetie, aren't you worried about him killing you if you stay here?
I have plans.
What plans? You plan to hang yourself in the closet?
She doesn't answer.
It's not a good plan. I mean, if you're going to die, you might as well die trying to escape for your freedom. What would Katarina want you to do?
She would kill me for becoming a vampire.
Why not
Would
just
she
climb
not
out the
want you
window?
to try and escape?
Or be pushed?
I can't escape. I can't leave the room. The door is locked.
Why not climb out the window?
Watch us open it, sweetheart. We'll open it for you.
You're standing there by a closed door. I don't understand what you're meaning.
Come here, sweetie.
Just take her hand and drag her.
She gets off the bed, walks towards you slowly.
I grab her hand and I slowly walk through the door with her.
As soon as her hand hits where the door would be if it were closed, it stops.
Oh, that fucking bastard.
I told you the door is closed.
Can you not
I'm
climb out the
curious
window?
about how I disappeared.
You're walking to your ghost, or I'm dreaming. That must be what this is.
All right, sweetie, we're ghosts and we're telling you, don't do what you're planning on doing. Your life is worth more than that.
Well, thank you. That means a lot to hear that from another human being. Well, you know what I mean.
Is there like a window? Can you escape through a window?
There's no window in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Can she not leave the room at all?
No.
That's silly.
Katarina would want you to survive.
I know.
I'm just gonna slip her a flask of holy water. We're like, next time you see them, you just throw it in their faces and run.
Okay. She takes the flask from you and ties it behind her apron.
He's serious, by the way. Use that. It should have some effect.
Okay. Is it holy water?
Mhm.
It is.
It is. It'll burn them like acid. They have acid.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, dragons that are full of it.
That's true.
And just remember, if you do get turned, it doesn't mean you have to be evil. You can pretend and try and work for the better side. You could try to be the light in the dark. Just don't let them know. I'm just saying that's what I would do.
Okay. Well, thank you again. May you find peace wherever you lie.
You too.
Better not be finding your crap in a tree in the future.
But remember, if you live and you see us later, we're here to help.
Okay.
So just remember that. There's a chance you may live and you will see us again. And we'll be here to help. It may be a while, but we will come. I can promise you that.
I'll take you at your word.
Is there anything you need before we leave? When was the last time you ate?
I'm fine. I'm fine. They feed me. They bring food to the door. And Rahad brings it in.
Who that?
Who brings it in?
Rahadin, the Chamberlain.
All
He's
right.
the dusk elf that you all met at the front doors to Castle Ravenloft when you came for dinner.
Creepy
He's an
looking
old man.
motherfucker.
Just looks like a dusk elf.
Creepy
Does,
looking motherfucker.
yeah.
All right.
Turn your prone off if you don't care, Damillion.
My what?
Prone condition.
Yeah. You're just flopping around all over the floor talking to these people.
Did that do it?
No.
Damn it.
There you go. That did it.
All right.
All right. Blood red light streams in through a window on the east wall. A large, heavy table stands in the center of the floor, half covered in a puddle of black ink from an overturned inkwell. A bloody dagger has been plunged into the pages of a thick book beside the inkwell. A man's corpse lies slumped against the leg of the table just beneath it. There is a splintered door in the north wall and a staircase in the south wall that plunges into darkness. The sounds of distant screams echoes from the space below.
Lovely. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay. Can I check the drawers to see what kind of room we're in? Who is this person that's died?
It looks like the book is a tax ledger or an inventory or something like that. Um, the
When was the last
man
entry?
yesterday for wine for some champagne de l'Estrade from the Wizard of Wines.
All right. I would like to take the quill and ink and write
Okay.
into the book.
Okay.
I'm coming for you, Strahd.
Okay.
Signed, Dame. I want him to know this for years. Motherfucker. Excuse my French. But fuck that asshole.
Just put it in the drawer.
Sean says you should have pooped in the drawer.
Is everybody back?
Welcome.
Dame, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. So, what is everybody gonna do?
Well, have I written in the book?
Yes.
Guess I'm going to take a shit in the drawer.
I
Let him
couldn't
get
break my gaze.
real good.
Where's the exit again? Pause it. Just gonna.
Let you remember it for the next 400 years, asshole. The smell of my shit.
I'm gonna exit stage left.
Now, are you going to maintain eye contact while you do that, or not?
Do you want me to?
No.
Nobody
Then I
wants that.
won't.
All right. You've taken a dump.
All right. Now I want to roll a marble down the stairs.
Okay. Clink,
Do I need
clink,
to
clink,
roll?
clink, clink, clink. No. Clink, 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 clink.
All right, we're going to listen for a couple minutes, see if anything happens.
You just hear some screams coming from downstairs.
Oh,
Nothing through the smashed door to the north.
Sounds like they're occupied. So this door,
Yeah.
I'm going to go listen at it. Do I hear anything on the other side? Do I feel anything on the other side?
No, you do not hear anything.
Do I feel anything?
No.
So my spidey sense ain't tingling.
No.
I'm going to check if the door's unlocked.
It is unlocked.
I'm going to very slowly open it
All right.
while I'm standing back off. My hand is going to have to reach out to open the door while I'm opening it from the hinge side.
I was going to shove her through.
Go for it, big boy.
I kid.
Do you see the room?
No.
I think I was hiding it, not revealing it. Durr. There we go. Who's going in the room first?
I will.
Okay.
Looks like some barracks, y'all. Or
Crimson light from Crimson light from the windows illuminates a tidy room containing several pieces of simple furniture, including a writing desk, a dozen wooden chairs, and a pair of tables decorated with floral patterned tablecloths. A narrow staircase with a wooden railing ascends along the north wall. Anybody got a passive perception of grade 10 or greater?
of what or greater?
10?
21.
10, 15.
Where is this?
Should be under your saving throws, I think.
Scroll down.
Yeah, 21.
Yeah, you got a 21.
Oh, I have a 21. Okay.
Okay. You all notice something trembling beneath the tablecloth of the far table.
How big does it look?
You can't tell. You just tell that the tablecloth's moving a bit.
How big is the table?
The table is a good 6 to 8 feet long.
All right. Hello. It's okay. Where is the
You,
table?
it is over here in the corner ish.
We're not here to hurt you. Unless you're a vampire. Then we'll have to talk.
You hear some muffled sobs.
Has Strahd been abusing you?
No response.
It's okay. You wouldn't be the first one we've met like this. We're here to try and help you.
Still nothing.
I'm going to have Sweet Roll come in and investigate.
He goes over to the table over here, and you hear a yelp and a shoo, 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 get away, get away.
All right, that's my friend, Sweet Roll. He was just checking to make sure you were okay. He's not here to hurt you. We're not here to hurt you. But if there's some way we could help you, we'd like to know. If you would like to see Strahd hurt, we're the people you want to talk to.
Leave me alone. Save yourself. Get out of here.
Sweetie, it's okay. We don't need to save ourselves.
If you're looking for Captain DeSilnia, you're too late.
Looking for who?
Captain DeSilnia.
What happened to him?
I don't know. He was running up the stairs a minute ago, and he left and went out the door. He's gone.
How can we help you?
Go, leave me alone.
So do you want to just try something else? Because I don't think this is like beating a dead horse here.
Y'all, she's not responding. Maybe we should try going up the stairs or down the stairs. I'm not really sure what's going on with that picture. But try and figure it out.
Yeah, I say we pick a path and go. Which way you want to go, up or down?
I mean, I don't know if it's up or down. That's the problem.
It
Oh.
starts. It starts at the floor here, and goes up to this curved part here, and it comes around the corner where you can't see where it goes anymore.
Okay, well, I'm going to go peek up around that corner. Hold on. Let me mosey my ass over here.
We'll throw a marble down there.
Stairs. It's up. I don't think I can throw a marble up the stairs.
But it goes down where I'm standing. So I'd like to throw a marble down that would plunk, plunk, plunk down the steps.
Okay, I'm going to peek around this corner. Do I see anything?
You're going up the stairs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I thought you said down.
They start on the ground floor where you're at, on the right-hand side, and they go up to the left, where they start to curve to the left and continue on.
Okay, so never mind.
Okay.
So I was like, I'm looking.
Oh, that's Honey.
We shrink.
And Hunts. And Hunts.
They're so tiny.
Oh, no, I broke it.
Oopsies.
Okay. Neat rows of small, tidy cots line the left-hand side of this upstairs room. A tall, dusty wardrobe, roughly shaped like a coffin, its black doors painted with fey creatures, stands between two full-length mirrors hanging on the south wall. One of the mirrors hangs slightly askew.
Investigate.
What are you investigating?
First, I'm investigating the mirrors.
Okay.
Do I need to roll?
Roll for investigation, please.
My passive is 15.
You notice there's that this here that is actually a mirror there. It's this mirror that's here, that's where this ladder's at.
Yeah.
But it opens up. You move the mirror to the side, and there's a secret door there that you can open if you want.
I'm going to check it for traps first.
All right, roll
I
investigation.
found a door. Investigation. Oh, come the fuck on. Did it roll for y'all?
Investigation 19.
So is it trapped?
No.
All right, I'm going to twist the doorknob and take my sword and push it open with my sword while standing back.
All right. You open it up, and it's a little cubbyhole area about 10 feet across, about maybe 8 feet across, that's been uncovered on the map there.
What's it got in it?
Nothing. It's a dusty secret passageway.
So there's steps.
No, it's level with the floor in the room you're in.
Okay. If it's a passageway, what does it got for it to be a passage?
Well, you need to make an investigation check, please. There's another secret door right here.
All right. I'm going to come back out and check that secret door, or go in and check that secret door.
So many
All
doors.
right.
Is it trapped?
No.
Are we ignoring the coffin-shaped armoire?
So far.
Are
I
we
would love
ignoring what?
The coffin-shaped armoire or whatever it was? That guy?
So far, yeah.
I would like to check it out before we take off down a secret tunnel.
Well, is it a secret tunnel? Can I open it and check?
It opens on a landing of a spiral staircase. Let me get it through here.
I assume it goes down.
Hold on a second. One of them goes down, one of them goes up.
Ah,
This-
it's a Leonardo da Vinci one.
That's where it starts to go up. Over here, it goes down. Let me see if I've got reading for this.
So it's a Da Vinci staircase.
What do you mean a Da Vinci staircase?
That's a Da Vinci staircase. Leonardo da Vinci created that for a palace in France.
Okay.
Are you trying to tell me that
Sorry.
Leonardo da Vinci invented stairs?
Sorry, no, he just created the double helix staircase. Sorry, I know shit.
You're gonna check the wardrobe out, Gregor?
Yes, please.
You open the Gregor, Lord.
Oh, God!
You open the wardrobe. A plain white dress, yellowed with age, flies out of the wardrobe and begins to dance in the middle of the room. The dress flaps around to the music of the storm.
Well, that happened.
Well, let's set it on fire.
Put
You're
the
gonna
dress
put it
on.
on-
Says, did somebody put the dress on?
I'm just going to snatch it out of the air and shove it in a bag.
Not a
All
bad
right. It as soon as you touch it, it falls limp.
Still shove it in the bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the bag you go.
What else is in there?
Huh?
What else is in the wardrobe? The coffin wardrobe.
Nothing.
That was it.
That
Knock
was
on all the
it.
little walls. Make sure there's
Well,
no
he's
hidden,
gonna be pissed.
Mm-hmm.
hidden compartments.
All right. So I found a staircase. Which is those of us who are educated would call a Da Vinci staircase.
Excuse me, if it spirals all the way around, it's not a double helix. It just goes up.
No, one side goes up, one side goes down.
And you're on a landing, which means that you're standing on.
There's
The
two
path.
sides to this. No, that's not how it works. Trust me.
Okay, listen, your autisms are fighting. Let's move on.
So if we go to the west, that staircase goes down. So
Hold on. I want to look up what a Da Vinci staircase looks like.
and then we get to some normal staircases.
This goes up. Over here goes down.
So like I said, the west.
Yeah. Let me read the description. A yawning, blood-red void surrounds the shattered remains of a once mighty tower. Above you, shards of pulverized stone drift helplessly through the air, making the silhouette where a spiral staircase might once have risen into the heights above. Below you, dark stone steps descend to a mosaic floor, hugging the outer wall of the ruined tower. In the center of the room below, another set of stairs leads further down.
So y'all want to go down? I mean, does it really matter what time we're in at this point? As long as we get it done, we go home.
That's true. Okay, let's go down.
You down, big boy?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, down is where the dragon skull is supposed to be, anyways, wasn't it?
It was.
So I'm going to roll some marbles down the steps and see what happens. Wish I had a slinky.
262.
You know, that's funny because this staircase is shaped just like a slinky.
It is, but it's not.
No, it is. It's a single helix.
It looks
All
like it.
right.
I'll be sending y'all notes later on the double helix staircase that is in France that was invented by Leonardo da Vinci. So just to let you know, you'll be getting those cliff notes later.
Uh-huh.
All right. Do you go down to the steps that are going down into the castle basement?
Yeah.
Well, again, I'm rolling some marbles down first.
They roll down and they fall off the edge because they can't make a bend.
Is there not a fucking like railing?
No.
Where the hell am I?
What the
In the room
hell?
above that. I'm just going to push her down the stairs.
All right, sneak mode.
I'm just gonna walk downstairs going da-da, 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 da-da.
Ooh, nice job.
How far down is it to the ground right there?
From where you're at, it's 20 feet to the next level, and then that staircase looks like it goes down 10 feet, and then turns around and goes down 10 feet more.
Come on, y'all.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Okie dokie.
Okay, I gotta get everybody on the map. Okay. Let me unveil the map. Alright, you should be able to see yourself on the map now.
Yes.
Oh, tiny again. Enhance.
Yeah, I need to turn it down a little.
Do I need to roll another sneak roll?
No. A final scream is cut abruptly silent as you descend the stone stairs. Three corpses clad in bloody chainmail litter this long hall. The doors to the left and right stand closed, though the twin heavy double doors at the end of the hall have been thrown open. The upper torso of an additional corpse lies slumped at the base of a long, bloody smear along the right side door, its severed legs discarded along the floor several feet away.
All right, this is a girl's pit stop. I'm going to shiwi in the corner.
Okay.
That's awkward. Swap it back to your saw.
What's we waiting on?
Betty went to the bathroom, didn't she?
Yeah.
So do we have any idea how far up or down the castle we are?
You're down one floor, it would seem like, from the
Well,
main
I mean, like
central
this
floor.
ground level that we started at?
When you first came in from the closet door of this time, and it was at the room that had the book that Demillion wrote in, that was the ground floor.
Okay.
Sorry, had to shake it off.
Right. So do these stairs continue to go down?
They go down to the floor here.
Okay. The picture is weird. It looks like they keep going under it, like this is raised up.
They
Yeah.
do. So, I'm going to investigate the closest dead body. Where is that?
One's here. That's all you can see from where you're out there at the corner.
Thought you said there were 3.
Right, but you need. You're standing in the wrong spot. Move yourself a bit, and I'll unlock the rest of the hallway. Heavy beams support the sagging 10-foot high ceiling of this long hall, its mortared walls illuminated by flickering torchlight. At the left end of the hall stands a pair of wooden doors that have been thrown open. At the right end stands a raised metal portcullis beyond which lies a dark wine cellar. 3 doors stand along the opposite wall beside a dark ascending staircase. The middle door is open, warm light spilling out from the cold. No, there's no light coming out from that room.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's the hallway that you're in.
Where are the dead bodies?
There's one here, one here, and one here at this busted open door.
Okay.
I want to go to the closest dead body and inspect it.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow up behind her with my hands on my staff, ready to shake down.
So, investigation.
What are you looking for?
Just trying to figure out how they died and what they have on them.
Medicine and investigation. It looks like they've had their necks slashed and their blood drunk out from them. And he's got a sword and livery from his soldiers.
The same livery that we were asked to obtain.
No, that was the Order Dragon. Order of the Silver Dragon.
Oh, sorry. What about the one in front of the door?
Same thing. Well, he was killed by being torn in half. But his upper half, his neck has been slashed and he's been exsanguinated.
Jesus.
Blood fell out.
Is there any other rooms we should possibly investigate? Are these
There's-
rooms or windows?
Those are doors. They're open, but there's nothing really up there that would lead you to investigate them.
Anywhere else?
Through the busted door
Which is
here.
here?
No, it's here.
Okay. Well, y'all ready?
Yep.
Yep.
Do we need to check the half guy for a pulse or anything?
I think we're okay.
Till they get you.
All right, is everybody moving up towards the door?
Yeah.
You fish, don't you?
Safe lift already. Have the remote.
So do y'all go into the room?
Yep.
Yes.
I'll be last in line. Y'all go ahead.
Chicken shit.
Big ass motherfucker.
You emerge from the door into a scene of blood-stained carnage. Red pools cover the floor of this area, which is further littered by half a dozen broken corpses. Large oak tables, scarred and beaten, lay scattered like toys about the room, their wood crushed and splintered. Above the eastern doors is mounted the skull of a dragon. A door stands close to the south. To the north, a second door hangs slightly ajar. A man's voice roars out from beyond the half-open door. Coward! Traitor! Reveal yourself to Silnia, and I may grant you a quick death like the others. Linger, and I will see that your suffering lasts for centuries. It's Strahd's voice, but it's more full of emotion and life.
Well,
So
is a
there was
baby
a
Strahd?
dragon skull above a door.
Do what?
There was a dragon skull above a door.
Above the door you all came through, the eastern door, yes.
Is that the one you're looking for?
Like knock it loose and throw it in the bag.
Okay.
I'm done.
There you go. Was this a baby Strahd in there? Like prior to getting vampired?
So what's over here?
Hold on.
Thank you.
Now do what?
What's over here?
I'm not seeing where you're clicking. That's a doorway that's been bricked up.
And this doorway is still open.
Did you say this one here?
Yeah.
Yes, that is open. Yeah, second door hangs slightly ajar.
So did we try that door or did we go through this door?
That's a hallway that,
Yeah.
that leads to stairs that go up.
That go up.
Yes.
So maybe we should try this doorway. Don't we need to get out with the dragon skull?
Who are you asking?
My party mates.
Well, I think it's already in the bag.
Weren't we supposed to be
Don't
saving
we
some
need to
dude?
now get out and take it somewhere?
Was there not some dude we were supposed to save too, though?
That was a chick.
Chick, dude, I don't care. I'm a robot.
Where was this other dude?
In the catacombs.
This looks
We still need
catacomby.
to go down. I ain't never heard of no catacombs being up. So here we go.
Okie dokie.
You going through this door here?
Show.
Yeah. Okay.
Do we have a choice? I mean, are we able to get through this mess?
Yeah.
Oh, we can? What does it look like over there?
Hold on. I'm changing maps.
Oh, God.
I like the up.
This 30-foot square room is a shambles. Scattered furniture lies in heaps near the walls. Broken and bloodied corpses lie scattered across the floor, many bearing crumpled and crushed plate armor. Shields and swords jut from the walls as if driven into them by some tremendous force. Two doors stand opposite one another in the center of the north wall and the south wall. A dark archway leads out through the east wall. A tall, bloody figure stands amidst the carnage. Strahd. His once pristine attire is marred with bloody stains, splatters of viscera painting a gruesome tableau across his skins and clothes and skin. His pale, near translucent flesh contrasts sharply with the dark, dripping red that stains his trembling hands. Each finger tipped with a long, bloodied claw. Beneath his blood-matted hair, his red eyes burned with a feral glow, his bat-like nostrils twitching madly. A wounded guard spasms in Strahd's grasp, then abruptly goes limp as the vampire's fangs seep deep into his bare, crimson neck. Blood spills from the man's throat as Strahd drinks greedily, rivulets of blood running down on his chest and his clothes.
I need an eye view of the Strahd.
Do what?
I need an eye view of the. Okay, there he is.
Can I shoot him with an arrow?
Sure. I'll give you a free round before initiative.
Gonna line up and shoot him right in the forehead.
Okay.
Nice.
Wow. Roll your
Get it,
damage.
girl.
Now, is that a magic bow or a magic arrow?
It can be.
You only rolled one die for that. That was a crit, wasn't it?
It was. But no, that's just a regular. I don't think my bow's magical
Okay.
anyway.
Roll the 1d8 and add 3 to it again. Since you got the crit.
All
12, so 6. All right. It is initiative.
Why?
So they shoot a vampire in the
I
face.
wonder.
Started it.
All right. Strahd goes first.
Motherfucker.
He's going to dash, not dash. He's going to run over to Demillion and
Rip her head off. Clean off her shoulders.
Arch.
an arm strike. 14 misses. Another claw or an arm strike. 18 misses, doesn't it? Yeah, no, 18 hits it, beats it. So an 18 ties it, so that's all he does.
Oh, so sad.
That
All
was
right,
kind
Sweet rolls up, and you should be able to move him and roll for him.
Um, it's gonna go for his legs,
Okay.
his Achilles tendons, because that is something we have taught him. Hold on a second. Going directly for them back ankles.
Okay.
For a bite.
Okay. That's a miss.
All right.
All right. Dominion's up next.
I'm also going to use my dagger to go for the Achilles. I'm short
Okay.
enough. Hold on a second.
The tea hungry.
Sweet the feet.
Yeah, I know.
Didn't Eric get in his bag?
Probably already ate dinner.
Maybe why he's fat.
Oh,
That's a hit. Is it a magic dagger?
No, it's my first dagger.
Okay. All right. That's damage for that one.
Second dagger.
That is a miss.
All right. Do I get sneak attack?
Yes. That it for you?
That's it.
All right, close to you're up.
Okie dokie. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark. And then shoot my longbow. Oh, sorry. Ignore that. Wrong button. Shoot my longbow. Try to hit him. Again. 12 hit.
12 misses.
Okay, we'll try one more time. That one hit?
Yep.
Nice. Okay. There's that one, and then I gotta roll for my Hunter's Mark. And then that's my turn.
Okay. Gregor, you're up.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna scooch my boot up on here. And I'm gonna try to whack him with my true strike noise. So, boop.
Okay.
Nice.
That's a hit.
That's a crit. So
Cool.
Beat his ass, son.
gonna roll this for the first hit. Ew. 2 ones. And then it's gonna do this much. What the hell, man? This is bullcrap.
Rolling for shit.
Yep. And that's my damage.
Okay.
7 plus 1 plus 15 damage. That's malarkey.
That was pretty bad.
Okay. Strahd's up. He's going to try to attack Gregor. Oh, that's right. He regenerates. That 20. You take 8 points of slashing damage, and you need to roll a strength DC 18 saving throw to avoid being grappled.
Yaha.
All right, so you're not grappled. Um, he's going to try to call you again. Nat 1.
Nails
So
break
that's
off.
it for Strahd's turn. Sweet rolls up.
Give me a second.
Okay.
All right, I've got 2 wooden stakes.
Okay.
I'd like to pull one out and stab the fuck out of him in the back while he's busy with Gregor.
All right.
What do I need to roll?
An improvised weapon roll.
Where does one do that?
I don't know. Sean, you got any idea?
I think improvised weapon roll is basically your regular hit DC for a normal weapon.
Okay.
And then your damage isn't it like 1d6 or 1d4 or something like that?
26, I think.
I don't know if there's special circumstances for anything, so
I do not know.
So what do I need to do?
Make an unarmed attack roll. That's a hit.
And what do I need to roll for damage?
A D6. Come on, roll. Show up.
Thinking about it.
I got disconnected.
Okay.
That could do it.
But it shows me a 4.
4.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you gotta do, Dominion?
Well, I don't see anyone else but me. So
Try reloading.
I did. I had to reconnect. There we go. I'm going to disengage to this point.
Okay. And that's a bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Callisto, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to cast Lightning Arrow. And shoot my bow at this motherfucker.
That's it.
Okay, so let me read this real quick. It says, as your attack hit or misses the target, the weapon or ammunition you're using transforms into a lightning bolt. Instead of taking any damage or effect from the attack, the target takes a 48. Nice.
What type of damage? Lightning?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is my damage? One moment.
Light them up.
There you are.
Wow.
Nice. That's my turn.
Okay.
Got some good rolls today.
Gregor, you're up.
Okie dokie. 1 second here. I guess I am just going to try. Let's see. Starry Wisp. What the heck?
Okay. How's the hit?
And that's radiant damage.
Okay.
Bear my critical. I'm ashamed. That's a cantrip.
Hmm.
Okie dokie. That's my turn.
All right. Strahd's turn. He doesn't regenerate because you hit him with radiant damage. Going to try to claw you again. "25 hits. Need to roll a strength DC 18 check for me."
Ew.
All right. You need to take 6 points of damage. And you are now grappled. And he's going to bite your neck. He bites into you, doing doing 8 points of piercing damage from the bite and 10 points of necrotic damage that need to be removed from your maximum hit points as well.
Now, is this I remove it and then I take 10, or I take 10 while removing it?
Take 10 and then remove that from your max HP.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Sweet rolls up.
Sweet rolls running.
All right, where to? Okay. All right, so Sweet Roll runs. Chameleon, you're up.
All right, I'm going after him with my short sword, which is silvered.
Is it magical?
No.
Okay.
Does that matter? Apparently it
No.
does.
8's gonna miss anyway. You
Do
gonna
I
use
get
your dagger?
sneak attack? Because Gregor's right there.
If you hit him, you do.
All right.
You gonna use your dagger?
Yeah, my dagger of warning.
Okay. Have to miss.
Motherfucker.
That it for your turn?
Disengage. And I'm
Okay.
done.
Callisto, you're up.
Okie dokie. I'm going to take a swing at him with Hugh.
Okay. 17
17 hit?
hit. Yep.
Nice. All right, I'm going to take another whack at him with Hugh.
Okay.
7-12 does not.
No.
Okay, well, that's my turn.
Okie dokie. Gregor.
Okie dokie. I am going to cast a 4th level Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
Which is
Where are you
gonna
going to
make
send it?
it centers on me, that one.
Okay.
So that's going to stick me on concentration. And everything within, it was like 30 feet of me, I think. Except for what I exclude. Yeah, 15 feet sphere centered on me. So it'd be 30 feet across altogether.
Okay.
And he's got to make a 17 whiz save. And he'll either take that as radiant or half that.
All right. Hold on a second. Do I need to make a save?
Yeah, 17 wisdom.
Wisdom, and I have to do that at disadvantage because I'm basically raging right now.
Oh, so sad.
Oh,
10.
it takes 12 damage.
What type of damage?
Radiant.
Damn it.
Oh,
Hey, he's wanting to hold on to me. He's going to hold on to me. It's going to hurt.
All right. Strahd's turn next. While you're still grappled, he's going to try to bite you. "23 hits. You take 9 piercing damage, and then 8 necrotic damage, and reduce your maximum hit points by 8 points.
Okie dokie.
And then he's going to
And I
try
guess
to
I got to
claw you
roll
with
for
his
my concentration.
right. Good save. 22 means his claw hits you for 5 points slashing damage, and necrotic damage is 12.
Good lord. Oh, save. Now, is this 12 off my max as well?
No,
Okay.
that's just necrotic from his claw attack.
Okie dokie.
That's going to make it for his turn. So Sweet rolls up.
so we're all going
Now,
to stay
technically,
with
on his turn, he's supposed to technically do the Spirit Guardians as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that was
Wisdom
that
again.
17 whiz there.
$12. Wow.
Because he's full of bullshit.
All right. Sweet Roll's turn now.
Staying where he is.
All right, Davilian, you're up.
Give me a second.
Okay.
All right. I want to use minor illusion
Okay.
to create an image of a woman with dark hair wearing the same dress that we saw come out of the wardrobe,
Okay.
walking into this room up here.
Hold on 1 second. All right. Now, say that again.
It's going to be a woman with dark long hair walking into this room wearing the same dress that we found in the coffin wardrobe.
All right.
I want her to
Walking.
softly say Strahd as she's
Can it
walking.
make sounds?
What?
Can minor illusion make sounds?
Yes.
Okay. He's too wild and crazed right now to even notice her.
Seriously?
Yep. That
You're
it
an
for you?
asshole. I don't know. Can I do anything else?
You got any reactions you could use?
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Don't think so.
Okay. That means Callisto, you're up.
Firebolt.
Okay.
Bam. Done.
What'd you roll?
He rolled an 18 to hit and then a 14 for damage.
Okay. Okay. That it for you, Callisto?
Yep.
Okay. Gregor, you're up.
Okie dokie. Oh. I am going to go ahead and I guess Starry Wisp him again.
Okay.
That is a miss, I'm assuming.
I'm not getting. Let me
11.
read this real quick.
I wrote an 11.
An 11 to hit.
Yeah.
That's a miss.
Oh man. All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna chug a healing potion.
Okay.
My last and what is that? 10? Yeah, 10.
You need to add 10, not to subtract 10.
Did I subtract it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like my thingy blew up. I didn't actually do anything. Like my whole above VTT reloaded.
Right.
So like I don't know what happened. Okay, there we go. And I guess that's my turn.
Okay.
Now, on the start of his turn is when he's supposed to do that save, by the way.
Right. $16. Does that make it?
Nope.
All right. How much damage?
100. I'm kidding. What spell was that? That was a 4th level. Spirit Guardian. Woo.
Set your grappled on, Gregor.
It is, isn't it?
No. I just said it to you to turn the toggle on.
Had it
All
on.
right. So I was going to try to bite you again.
Of course.
Ten misses. He tries to bite a second time. 22 hit. So you take 9 points of piercing damage. And 12 points of necrotic damage, and lower your maximum hit points by 12.
Dumb. 62.
All right, Sweet rolls up.
All right.
Check
Hold on a
concentration,
second.
Gregory.
Yeah.
He's gonna try and pounce.
Okay.
Uh, let's get him up there.
Twenty hits.
He has to make a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Such a
14. So I'm not prone, right?
Nope. But
Okay.
you're probably pissed.
How much damage do I take from the pounce?
It doesn't give one.
Okay. Then I guess it doesn't do anything. That it for Sweet roll?
That is.
Demillion, you're up.
All right. I'm just pissed at this point. So I'm going in for an unarmed strike where I punch him in the mouth.
Okay.
Please, please, please.
15 misses by 1.
God damn it. Can I try again?
No, because you've only got 1 attack per turn unless you're using your 2-weapon fighting. But it was an unarmed strike, so you only get 1 attack.
All right. Then I'm done.
All right. Callisto, you're up.
Okie dokie. I'm going to go ahead and cast Hunter's Mark again.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot him. No, I'm not.
11 misses.
We'll try again.
22 hits.
Yeah. Okay. So there's that damage. Then I gotta go to the Hunter's Mark. That's my turn.
Okie dokie. Gregor, you're up.
Guess I'm gonna cast a level 3 healing word on me.
Okay.
So I get that many hit points back. And that's my bonus action there.
Okay.
And then for my regular action, I'm just going to try to smack him in the face with my warhammer.
Okay.
So, oh, sweet Jesus.
That's a miss.
Yep. And then he needs to do his wisdom save.
At the start of his turn.
Yeah.
Are you done?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Okay. Roll with disadvantage. 10. Okay. He's going to try to bite you again. "21 hits, so you take 6 points piercing damage and 9 points necrotic damage. That you lose 9 points from your hit point maximum.
We're like half my max now.
Check your concentration too.
Yep.
Okay. Sweet rolls up.
He is going to bite attack.
Six is a miss.
Well, he's done.
All right, you're up, Darian.
All right. I'm going to scream everyone run for the stairs, and I'm going to start running for the stairs.
Why are we running for the stairs?
Just trust me.
I'm grappled. I ain't going anywhere.
Try and get him the fuck off you, and at least, Callie, run for the fucking stairs.
You're almost dead.
No, we're not. I just have feelings here. I've read a lot of books.
Wait a minute. Put yourself back where you were, Callisto. And Sweet Roll goes back too. Did you disengage, Dominion?
Yes.
Okay. So that's it for you. Callisto, you're up next.
Okay. Can I move away from him without provoking attack, or?
Yeah, you're not 5 feet from him.
Okay. I'm just gonna start backing over this way a little bit,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go ahead and hit him with a firebolt again, maybe.
Okay.
15 hit.
15 misses by one. By one.
Ignore that. I got excited. Okay, that's my turn.
All right. Gregor, you're up.
Okie dokie. I am going to try to smack him in the face again, I guess.
Okay.
Nah, I'll try to break my grapple this time, I suppose.
All right. Let me see what the DC is for that.
Well, it's acrobatics versus strength or something like that, isn't it?
DC strength of 18, DC 18.
Okay. So just a strength check?
Yeah.
Woo!
Good job. You are no longer grappled.
Yay!
Can I explain my thoughts, or do I just need to let it play out?
Up to you, dear.
Can I just scream at the top of my lungs? There's a sun here. There's a sun. We need to get to the top. There's a sun.
Are you through, Gregor? Or are you going to use your Warhammer?
Well, that was my action there, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay, well, I'll do a bonus action of a level 2 healing word.
Okay.
Whoops. The first one would have been
15.
got excited, hit it twice. Okay, and that's my turn.
All right. Strahd's up next. He's going to try to claw you again. Nat 20.
Of course.
I don't trust
5
it when
points.
you see it.
5 points of slashing damage.
Oh, he was supposed to do his save there.
Oh, right. Hold on a second. 10 points of necrotic damage. And you lose 10 points in your maximum hit points.
Can he bite me while I'm not grappled?
No.
Do I lose 10 hit points still?
Oh, right. That was from a claw attack.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's cool.
He misses. He makes a 12 for his Spirit Guardian save. So what's the damage for that?
Okie dokie.
15 radiant. Okay.
And then I'm supposed to do my concentration save.
Right. All right, Sweet Roll's up.
He's running towards me.
All right, move him. That it?
You're scaring me, so no.
Okay. That it?
Yeah.
All right, the million, you're up.
How far can I go?
30 feet.
And these squares are.
They're 5 feet across.
All right, up I go.
Okay. Callisto, you're up.
Okie dokie.
Make sure you get Gregor up here. We need his ass and that dragon skull.
Is he gonna follow us out though?
Well, I mean, I can. I'm going to get killed if I try to
We
run away.
want him to follow us out. We want Strahd to follow us out.
I know, but I'm saying, will he follow us?
He's still pretty rageful and stupid at this point, so probably.
Okay, well, I'm gonna skip back a little bit more.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Hunter's Mark again and just shoot him with some arrows.
17 hits.
Dude. And then I'm gonna shoot him again.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Smack, smack.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right, Gregor, you're up.
Okie dokie.
You can see his hit bar, right?
His what, huh?
His hit points bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to use vicious mockery,
Okay.
and I'm going to be like, because I got an item that lets me do that. It's a bell or something, a bell of vicious mockery.
Okay.
And I'm y'all like, you are the dumbest vampire I've ever seen in my life, and you smell funny. And that is a 15 whiz save.
Which means I've got disadvantage.
Sure.
5. Fail.
Okay, so he takes that much damage.
That's enough to kill him.
I'm still going up. Y'all need to come.
Okay, but this big circle's on me, not him.
I know. It's got nothing to do with that.
Okay. You want us to drag his body with us?
Yeah, it's in the bag of holding, right?
His body? He just died.
Are you talking about the skull?
Oh, no. The skull.
Oh, okay.
His body will find its way up.
So, well, I mean, more importantly, did we just kill Strahd? Are we done?
We're not done. I have feelings about this.
Well, I mean, does he
We
just
need to
disappear?
go up
Like,
and set that dragon skull in the sun that's still here. It's not in the other timelines.
but what does the sun have to do with the dragon skull?
I think it's going to set his ass on fire. That's what I think.
It's not a laser. I mean, sure, we can take it out and stick it in the sun.
Oh God, just let her have it.
Okay, let's go. I'm going to take this skull and put it in the sun.
Everybody gets 4,333 experience points.
Woo! Is that the level?
Did you all notice the door up here?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
didn't notice anything.
I was just trying to get the fuck away.
333. Hey, that makes us level.
Are you serious?
I think.
What level does that make you? 10?
10.
Woo!
What was the
Wow.
experience points?
4,333.
So I thought. I don't know what's going on with my shit. Hold on a second.
Tell me, run from dragons and vampires. For all the juicy experiences. Now, my spirit guardians will last for up to 10 minutes. I think I'm just going to keep that thing on the back burner for now. Just in case.
Is everybody back?
I'm still trying to get to the point where I can update my experience levels.
Okay.
So you said I'm going to get back on my max hit points at a long rest. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Because I'm missing a few.
Oh, yeah. All right. I got to see where those stairs lead to.
It's a mystery.
Could we possibly stop for the night?
Yeah, let's do that. Everybody can level up over the week.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right.
Is this a safe place to take
Hey,
a
I
long
call you.
rest too, or
Take a
Oh,
long
sorry.
rest.
yeah?
It is.
No, it's not safe enough to take a long rest. You can take a short rest. but
Okay.
y'all can decide that at the start of the next game.
Okie dokie.
All right. Well, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave us a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you like. And make sure to subscribe to know when we're going to be doing this next. And hope everyone has a good night. See you, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.